So let's talk about the best exercise for a fatty liver. Now just realize that exercise will contribute about 15% of the results of losing fat, not just on the body, but out of the liver as well. You really need to make sure you drop your carbs and you do fasting with exercise to maximize the results, because this would be about 85% results. If you add choline to your diet, that is very powerful to help strip fat off the liver. The problem with the fatty liver is that you're going to get inflammation, and that's going to create fibrosis or scar tissue, which will then lead to cirrhosis. So what we're trying to do is prevent inflammation and cirrhosis and also get rid of the fat off your liver. The cool thing about the liver is that it's one of the only organs that can completely regenerate. It can take a beating. It can bounce back if you give it time. The bad news is it does take some time. It may take up to 1 to 3 years to get your liver to where it should be. But there's some really cool benefits of exercise for a fatty liver. Number one, it increases the fat oxidation, so it helps you burn fat off your liver. It also will improve insulin resistance, which will automatically help you release more fat and lose more weight. Number three, there's going to be less conversion of glucose to fat. So in other words, when you exercise, you're going to be burning off the sugar and then tapping into the fat as energy and less of the glucose, even 24 to 48 hours after you exercise when you're sleeping. Number four, it can help you reduce inflammation, which not only improves insulin resistance, but it can also reduce the formation of scar tissue or fibrosis. And you want to prevent cirrhosis, because once that sets in, there's a point of no return where you really can't regenerate the liver. Okay, so now the question is, what type of exercise is best for a fatty liver? Guess what? Any exercise, as long as you're exercising. And I'm going to put some links down below of several studies. And what they found is you can do high intensity, low intensity, you can do compound resistant type exercise, weight training, vigorous exercise. However, there's one exception to this. If you do vigorous exercise, higher intensity type exercise, for at least 2 to 3 times per week, you can lessen the amount of fibrosis that's developing in the liver. But of course, fibrosis is different than fatty liver, and what we're talking about primarily is how to take fat off your liver. If you haven't seen my other videos on what to eat to reduce fat on your liver, I put them up right here. Check it out.